Now to your voice, your vote, and new information in the contentious race for the 16th congressional district seat.
A Federal Election Commission complaint has been filed against candidate Evan Lowe, accusing him of not reporting in-kind contributions. And ABC 7 News South Bay reporter Zach Fuentes joins us live now with more on the accusations as well as the reactions. Zach.
Yeah, the person who filed the complaint is the former FEC chair and also an endorser of Lowe's opponent, Sam Liccardo. Now, Lowe's campaign says Liccardo is using his supporters to make false accusations, but the former FEC chair tells me that her support of Liccardo has nothing to do with the complaint. Heightened tensions in one of the most watched political campaigns, the race for the District 16 congressional seat between Sam Liccardo and Evan Lowe. Now, this weekend, Ann Ravel, the former Federal Election Commission chair, has filed an FEC complaint against Evan Lowe.
Someone in the campaign of Sam Liccardo asked me if I would take a look at what had happened.
The complaint alleges that Lowe's campaign did not disclose that it used the nonprofit's email list and email server as an in-kind contribution. An example given in the complaint shows an email sent in February with a link that directed users to a page hosted by nonprofit Stand With Asian Americans. Though Ravel is listed as an endorser on Liccardo's website and acknowledged it, she said the complaint is not about that.
My rationale for this has nothing to do with Sam Liccardo and my support of him, or any feeling particularly about Evan Lowe. What I care about is the democratic process.
Lowe's campaign sent a statement saying, Sam Liccardo is once again deploying his supporters to make false accusations against our campaign and distract his own shady conduct. This is simply a case of a volunteer working in their personal capacity using the wrong hyperlink. The email list was purchased from the county registrar and reported by the campaign. Liccardo's campaign issued a statement saying in part, quote, Evan Lowe will do anything to further his political career. The statement went on to bring up other allegations against Lowe and say, quote, it's gotten so bad Barack Obama's former FEC chair is now calling him out. This all comes months after multiple candidates ran in the primary race for District 16. Sam Liccardo won first place by a wide margin. Initially, Evan Lowe and Joe Simidian won second place in a tie until a recount request was made. That request was made by a former staffer on Liccardo's 2014 San Jose mayoral campaign. Liccardo's team did not claim a current association with that staffer. 2 FEC complaints were filed against Liccardo in the aftermath. As for the complaint against Lowe, Ravel said she's leaving what happens next to the FEC.
They're the ones who will have to investigate this, not me.
Now, we have also heard from the nonprofit in the middle of this, Stand With Asian Americans. They sent us an email that said in part, it is a strictly nonpartisan organization. It did not provide email lists to the Lowe campaign, and that it's against its policies to share subscriber information to external entities.